Man, it's going to be hard to do an episode now because the previous episode was so incredibly good. Like, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that this one is not going to be better. I'll accept it right away, you know? That was a higher high. Like a big one, okay? That was so good. If you haven't watched it, watch it. That shit is so powerful. If you are anything like me, you'll watch that and be heavily inspired. Heavily. I was so inspired off of that. You know that? I didn't even know I had that in me. I just did it. I just did it. It came out of me. It happened. It happened to me, you see? I let it happen. I didn't even make it happen. It just happened. And I watched it back. I was like, man, 12 minutes going off like that. Undisturbed, no breaks, no, like, it was so perfect. And that's how you know, like, I'm really in tune with me. I'm really in tune with how I am and what I should be. And that's how you know, guys. That's the only way you know something is real. Because, that's how you know. That's just how you know. That's all I'll say. Just watch the thing. You'll feel that feeling. And the end was so powerful. So powerful. And it made me realize that, first of all, this style of episodes is my new favorite. I have to be fired up, That makes me feel good. That makes it better. That makes it cooler. I watch it back. I'm like, yes, this is so great. I compared it to the first one. I'm like, man, that's already so different in a good way, I'm progressing fast. I'm always a fast learner. But yeah. So I'm exploring this style and everything, but yeah, first of all, I want the episodes to be more like that. But secondly, yeah, I'm going to have to accept, this one is not going to be as good, but it's fine, You know how things grow, right? It's like you go up, then you go down a little, then you go up further, then you go down a little more. And we're going to have to accept. I know it's kind of hard, but because you want to, you're always inclined to you have to always progress. But I've been doing these kinds of things, working on stuff and long-term things like that. I know by now, like, that's not how it works. So that's why I start the episode by saying that. And it's totally fine. But, also, I want to explore maybe other kinds of content because I know that I won't, maybe I will, but I can imagine I won't be able to be that fired up all of the time. So the rest of the time, what am I going to be doing? So I'll need to think about that, Because for me, I just want it to be entertaining for me. I just want to feel great about it. I just want to do it and be like, yeah, go off, King, like that, I just want to see it and be like happy with it instead of watching it and being like even remotely bored. And that is just for me. Like, I'm not even watching it back or like thinking about it like, oh, how would people perceive this? Like, I don't care about that. I guess I care to some degree. Of course, I live in the world, I'm surrounded by people. So as far as no, here's how it is. I try to develop myself so that I communicate. You communicate for other people, right? So already the way I'm communicating, it's already internally based on the external, you see? So I don't have to do more than that. So I can just be me in that regard. So I don't really have to consciously take other people into consideration like that because that is how I built myself already. So that's already baked into that cake. See what I mean? So anyway, this is all to say that I'm just trying to entertain myself here. I'm just trying to do these episodes, feel great, really express myself, watch them back and be like, man, This is awesome. I like how this is going. And that's all, you know? If that is good, if I'm satisfied, then I know it's gonna resonate with people. I just know that. So this episode, I don't know what is it even about. I guess like reflecting on the channel so far. I keep saying the channel, it's the show, but the show has no name, which is another problem. But we'll get there, all right? Yeah, reflecting on the channel. Fuck, here, let's say it again. Reflecting on the reflecting on the show. Reflecting on the show so far. So that's the episode name, yeah. Because I always try to think in those terms. Usually I'll do an episode, I'll record one, and then after it, I'm kind of thinking like, what's the name of this episode gonna be, right? That's kind of like my reference frame or something. The episode needs a good name, because otherwise it's not a good episode. It's kind of like the title of your book, right? But like then it's the title of like a video. Yeah, so far so good, guys. 10 videos already, 10 episodes. I won't say like it's growing or whatever in numbers. Yeah, I don't care. You guys know me by now. Or you don't. Doesn't matter. Because now you know. I don't really care about that. But I like where this is going, man. I'm progressing. I can see this is going to be, you know, I'm going to be so good at this. All I need to do is keep doing it. And I know that this is the best thing I can be doing because it's inspiring me. And I watch it back, I'm like, this means something. And this will mean something bigger eventually. I can just see it. I can see where I'm going with this. See, yesterday I was reflecting on the future. Can you think about that? Can you realize that? Can you imagine reflecting on the future? People barely reflect on the past. Can you imagine someone reflecting on the future? See, because I know where I'm going directionally. I can see that place. You know? I can see that place because I can look at it. I envision that place. And I know what it looks like. I know how to get there. Because I'm seeing the path. I'm looking right in front of me. Then I'm looking ahead. I combine these things. It's the short term with the long term. And I know where it's going, guys. And I'm just reflecting yesterday on what is that going to bring me? Because now that I'm putting stuff out there, it means that people are going to try to drag me down like never before. Like I've never experienced before. And that is going to be new to me, you know? But I cannot wait for people to hate me. You know that? And that sounds crazy, but I actually mean that. And it's not because I want people to hate me. No one wants that. But I know it's inevitable. So I might as well, you know? I might as well. And here's why it won't bother me. Because I know that the people who won't like this, I won't like them anyway. It's like, dude, we don't agree anyway. And if you would watch the videos, you would probably, it's like, dude, don't watch it, you know? But people are gonna hate anyway, and they're gonna let you know that what you're doing is like wrong or something, or like maybe they I don't know, they think there's something wrong, you look dumb or whatever, right? But it's like, yeah, just give me that energy. Give me your energy. That will be fine by me. Because I understand this thing. I understand the world, guys. I understand things like that. And it's not to say like I'm some fucking guy with like... I was going to say that I'm not brilliant, but, you know, frankly, I kind of am. So I just don't want to sound like very cocky or whatever, but I don't have like that much experience, I guess. Like not that much. Just enough to know. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to do something 100 times. You can just do it like twice or 3 times. And you know how it is, right? I know enough. Like, I might not have too much experience, but I know how it's gonna go. I know enough to know that. I don't know exactly how it's gonna feel like, because I've never done it, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen so many times. But we'll see. We'll see what it brings, you know. Standing in the field is something completely different than standing on the sidelines. I know that. But hey, that's something to experience, isn't it? You might look at this and go, bro, it's not that deep. You're just a YouTube channel, like somewhere. You're never gonna make it anyway. We'll see, guys. We'll see, bro. I know better where I'm going because I'm the one walking. You're just looking at me walk. Just mind your own path, bro. It's like, I wish you the best. Everyone, even people that are gonna want me to suffer, you know, and that might sound like very extreme or like deep or heavy, but just in like absolute terms. Even people that will hate me, I will wish them the best. And not in their face, but like deep down. Like, of course, in their face, I'll say like, fuck you. But like, actually, I believe in people. Like I said in the previous episode, I believe in people. I do. Deep down, I do. Because I know that I'm a person and I'm a good guy. So I'm just like the rest in that regard, you know. Anyway, I went over it in the previous episode. Pretty interesting topic. Like, I just like snug it in there in a very, such an elegant way. Such a profound way. See, that video was so profound. The ending was so strong as well. Anyway, I went over that already, but yeah. I'll mean everyone well. But I also understand that I cannot change their behavior. And I'm not going to help them. I mean them well in the long run, but I know that I am not the one to show them the lesson. I'll just absorb the energy. And I'll absorb whatever they throw at me. It'll be fine, you know? It's not useful anyway. The only thing you can do is like not do anything and just keep going. Keep going on your mission. Keep walking. And you know, like, it was the second episode. And if you watch that one, like, it's not like groundbreaking stuff, I guess, but with that's all you have to know. Like, losers are always going to resent winners. That is the key part. And I've experienced that. I know that. That's something I have experienced already, you see. It was just never like attached to my face or name, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about experiencing it. I've experienced that. I've known enough. I've seen enough. I know how this goes. I know how this goes, guys. And I also know that I'm fucking smart. And I know that I'll make it, bro. I might not be like the most popular or whatever. I don't have to be. You know? As long as it means something, as long as there's some impact, I like to have some impact, you know? Even though I do this for myself, I do believe in providing value to the world like that. So I know it'll get there. I'm just using me as a reference. That's the thing. I do this for the world, but I'm using just me as a reference. So if no one likes it except for me, I'll just trust my own instincts. And not because like I do it for myself. I guess in a way I also do. But to clarify it more, I don't care what anyone thinks because I know there's people like me. That's the thing. And I do it for them because they are like me. So I guess I explained this in another episode, didn't I? Anyway, I'll just say it again. I do it for me because I know there's people like me. And the people like me are like me. So they are kind of me in a way. So that's how I know I'll just do it for me. And I'll just have to reach them. And, you know, that is my job. That's going to be my job. Reach those people. And I know they'll find value in it. And I especially hope that I can reach also some younger people. Because they're still like They don't know that much, you see. If you're like 30 and you're watching this, you could be like, yeah, bro, I know all of this already. You're either too dumb to ever get it, or you know it already. And you're gonna watch this, and maybe you're gonna watch it for like maybe entertainment, or you think it's funny or something, or I don't know, maybe just chill. But for like younger people, they could really get inspired, and this could like actually change something, you see. So yeah, this is just some reflection on the show thus far, and reflecting on the future of the show as well. So yeah, it felt like a nice moment. Episode 11. Been only at it for what, 2 weeks? Guys, initially I wanted to do one episode a day. That was like my striving. I know it wasn't gonna be like exactly like that, but I guess so far so good. It doesn't have to be exactly one a day, as long as it's like kind of. It's fine by me, 5 or 6 a week, totally cool. Works with me. So we'll see, guys. Today, nothing special, nothing really crazy on my mind, We'll have to see. But yeah, see you guys in the future. I can't wait, I really can't wait. Looking forward to all of it, to this whole story. This whole story is going to be epic. Yeah, human mechs are out.